See if it makes sense. Seeing what's happening in the story. I'll repeat. Seeing what's happening in the story, looking at the whole word but chunking it part by part by part, looking inside the word. Maybe it's a compound word in there. Oh, and most importantly, we don't give up. So we're going to use all those tools and apply it to what we're doing today. Today I wanted to teach you that don't just say a tricky word, but you have to know the meaning. Okay? So, on your mark, get set, read the target, go. I can figure out the meaning of a tricky word by rereading the sentence and chunking. Perfect. So I have this word. At first I thought it wasn't tricky. Thumbs up if you know this word. I know this word too. It's leaves. And this is what I think it means. You know, those things that fall off of trees. But then I reread the sentence. And my sentence, you can read it in your head while I read it out loud. Mrs. Sutton leaves in a car. Read it in your brain. I'll read it out loud. To travel home. Now all of a sudden it's a tricky word because leaves isn't the same meaning that I thought it was. So I'm going to stop and jot because it doesn't mean that Miss Sutton leaves with trees in a car to travel home. What could that mean? Miss Sutton blank in a car to travel home. Miss Sutton
drove a car.
Oh, it's Miss Sutton's turn. I'm going to say... I'm going to put some little marks behind my car, and I'm going to say I'm going away. Going away. That's what I think that meaning is. Now, I've rolled up my sleeves and I've solved my tricky word. Now, it's your turn to practice. Let's read this sentence, and we're going to reread it, and then reveal the secret word. Okay? On your mark, get set, read the sentence, go. The gardener needs to blank the dead leaves off the bush so new leaves can grow again. Okay, pause. Now I want you to hear it and think about it. What could that word be? I'm going to read it. The gardener needs to blank the dead leaves off the bush so new leaves can grow again. Thinking? I see some ideas on Prenee's brain. Turn to your partner. Tell them what you think that word could be.
I think when you cut off I think that's an L, so I think clean.
Scholars, we're not using our Post-it notes yet. Ricardo. So I'm waiting for 2 more pairs. Give me 5. Now I'm going to reveal the word. Now let's chunk. Okay? I see her. Ooh, I also see a bossy E, so it makes this sound say you. Prune. Now let me reread it, and I want you to think about what does that tricky word mean? The gardener needs to prune the dead leaves off the bush so new leaves can grow again. Prune Turn to your partner. What do you think prune means?
I think prune
Hey, 3 pairs are ready. 5 pairs are ready.
Oh, you're drawing.
Drop it, Skylar. All right, give me 5. Before you go back, I want you to take some thinking time, just like Miss Sutton revised her thinking. Now I want you to draw what you think prune means on your Post-it note. What do you think prune means? Draw it out on your paper. While I was listening to the partners around me, they said words like pick off. What will your Post-it note look like?
Like it's rape.
I'm noticing on my other Post-it note, I do have some words and a picture. The gardener needs to
I think it's a
pick off or prune.
rake off. Right.
Dead leaves off the bush so the new ones can grow again.
That means cut.
About 20 more seconds, fellas. I see someone drawing scissors. I see someone drawing a bush with the leaves falling off. I see the words pick off. C-O-U-G-A-R-S.
Classy Cougars are the best.
Excellent job, scholars. Today and every day, you are going to use the tools of figuring out what a word means by rereading the sentence and chunking it to see if it makes sense. What does that tricky word actually mean? Because sometimes we know how to read it, but we may not know what it means unless we go back, roll up our sleeves, and figure out that tricky word. All right, scholars. Today, when you are doing your independent reading, I want you to use the tool of stop and jot and use the tool of drawing your tricky words. You should have at least 2 drawings of tricky words because every day we use those tools. Orange group, you may come up and put your Post-its, then get to your independent reading.
Robot.